This I brought along. I could probably sell it on eBay. Collector's item, published in 2002. And it was actually quite a big deal for me because I had just started my consultancy business in 2001, and I'd been an academic before that. And what this told me, homepage usability, was that although I was a web designer originally, my background is as a scientist. I'm a psychologist. And what this told me is that you can actually do science on websites and you can actually analyze them. And that started me off in launching the consultancy business. But the one thing that I thought was quite intriguing was in the preface, the first thing that they say, this is Jakob Nielsen, by the way, Jakob Nielsen and Marie Tahir. Homepages are the most valuable real estate in the world. Millions of dollars are funneled through a space that's not even a square foot in size. And don't you think, how cute is that? Homepage is just a square foot in size. So the reason that I went off on this ramble is that drop-downs increase the real estate on pages. And they do so in a profoundly rich way. So here, for example, at the top is the Apple site. And I start to type in iPhone, and I think I get IPHO, and you immediately get a drop-down. And although you can't actually see what it says, this is actually, in fact, it might be iPad. It looks like it's iPad. It is merchandising to you. So it's not just telling you what the search result might be that you're looking for. It's actually promoting stuff to you. So it's using this extra piece of real estate that appears prompted by a customer action, and it enables you to merchandise on it. Very powerful stuff. This, again, a nice piece of merchandising from Audi that when you get onto the cars section and you say, what does the R8 look like? You get the drop-down menu that allows you to look at different variants of that particular model, but it also tells you how amazingly cool does that car look. So again, it's increasing the real estate that's available to you and offering you new merchandising opportunities specific to the interests of your customer. Here's another couple of examples. John Lewis, this is actually, I think, the women's drop-down menu, so as you hover over the women's page in John Lewis. And what they have done, although they're only using text, they've got a whole bunch of clothing categories in women, and they've got an accessories category. But they're also slicing and dicing their catalogue in different ways. So here's a whole Inspire Me section, which gives you access to a whole bunch of different ways of presenting what is effectively the same content. So by using these different facets and features and possibly tags associated with content, you can increase your footprint of your website massively. So if you only had your traditional hierarchical category menu, you might have a website of 1,000 pages. But if you start slicing it and dicing it in different ways, and you have a whole page for white dresses, a whole page for lace dresses, a whole page for floral dresses, a whole page for weekend dresses, a whole page for wedding guests, you can see that their 1,000-page site might just have increased to a 10,000-page site. So very powerful stuff. And again, M&S, food to order, occasions made easy, food to order, discover the full range. So again, they're using this as promotional panels within the drop-down. So drop-downs, hack? Well, to an extent, yes, because all you're effectively doing is you're using some simple JavaScript. There are jQuery instructions that will allow you to manage most of the drop-down functionality that you would want. You will need to include that panel in your templates so that it is available to be populated. And perhaps the trickiest thing is you've got to make sure that it is wired up to your content management system in a sufficiently robust way. So for some of you, the functionality is probably already there, available to be switched on. For others, it may require a bit of development work. But if you can get access to drop-down menus and you're not using them right now, you're really missing a trick.